Hi there, it's Ollie from Construct Learning. Today we're talking about Legrand's emergency lighting solutions, designed with the flexibility to accommodate any configuration and suitable for a huge range of applications. Let's start with the important stuff, and that's compliance. All Legrand products comply with the required Australian and New Zealand standards of manufacturing, quality and electrical safety. With over 55 years of emergency lighting experience, that is no surprise. Legrand understands that every emergency lighting project has a level of risk and a customized installation of emergency lighting luminaires may be required. So now let's talk about customization. With manufacturing in Sydney, the research and development team can customize a product to meet the needs of your project. Legrand are a global leader in innovation, and this extends into emergency lighting. In fact, Legrand has a dedicated team of lighting experts here in New Zealand that specialise in emergency lighting and controls. They are dedicated to design engineering and full compliance to building codes and standards. This includes emergency lighting producer statements for building consent applications. Before we get on to the different types of emergency lighting, it's important to know Legrand has a comprehensive product range to suit your budget and projects. This includes an economy range that's available through electrical wholesalers. As well as this, Legrand specialise in design and specification with their premium range for commercial applications such as retail shopping centres, commercial car parks, healthcare, universities and secure facilities, just to name a few. It's also important to note that all emergency lighting products are designed at Legrand's R&D Centre in Sydney, and they go through rigorous quality assurance testing. Okay, time to talk about emergency fittings. There are two types, maintained and non-maintained. Maintained fittings are always illuminated when normal or emergency lighting is required, such as exit signs. There is also a switched wiring connection where a fitting can be switched on and off independently without affecting emergency mode. This is mainly found in general light fixtures that have self-contained emergency gear installed, such as the options for LED battens and bulkheads. Non-maintained luminaires are not normally illuminated and only operate when emergency lighting is required, such as recessed and surface types of LED satellites and twin spotlights. Now let's move on to exit signs. Legrand offers 3 of the 4 types of exit signs. Number 1. Dual function internally illuminated exit signs. These signs consist of white symbols on a green background and are internally illuminated by an LED strip with optical output for side and lower directional illuminance for additional light output. This is your typical exit sign. Number 2. Internally illuminated exit signs. These signs consist of white symbols on a green background and are internally illuminated by an LED strip. Again, this is your typical exit sign. Number 3. Low illuminated exit signs. These signs are low output exit signs with the variation of a green symbol on a black background. They are typically used in theatres and cinemas and other applications on assessment and approval. And number 4, externally illuminated exit signs. These aren't something Legrand has in their range, but they are photoluminescent exit decals which are illuminated by an external light source. With emergency lighting, it's important to be across the regulations relating to viewing distances and sign placement. The New Zealand standard defines a range of viewing distances for exit signs, which relate to the printed size of the exit decal. These distances are the maximum viewing distance before requiring another exit sign. Larger viewing distances are defined by a specific formula and are available for those types of projects. When considering sign placement, here are the 3 key situations you should be considering. Number 1, where there's a change in level. Number 2, where there's a change in direction. And 3, above or adjacent to a door that provides direct access to egress. And here's your final tip on regulations. There are 2 options available for determining luminaire spacing to achieve the lighting level required for emergency lighting installations. Option 1. Utilising the spacing tables, which give conservative spacing and are suitable for simple estimation where a quick layout is needed. Option 2. Legrand's preferred option to utilise photometric file in lighting design software to calculate the lux levels in emergency mode. This demonstrates the placements and types of fittings used to meet compliance and standards. If you're working on any project or planning any upgrades, the team at Legrand have the experience and team to deliver compliance solutions and assist with documentation of compliance schedules and producer statements. Let's now get on to the important things you need to know about design, installation, testing and maintenance. In New Zealand, there are specific requirements for the installation of emergency lighting products and systems. These requirements are outlined in the mandatory New Zealand Building Code, clauses F6 AS1 and F8 AS1. Both construction codes refer to the standard AS NZS 2293, emergency lighting and exit signs for buildings. Every emergency lighting system must also be inspected, tested and maintained in accordance with the relevant procedure specified in AS NZS 2293.2 and the associated MBIE compliance schedule for specified system SS4, SS14 and SS15. So that's the important information you need to know about Legrand's emergency lighting range. Whatever the project, application or budget, you can be sure Legrand has the solution. For technical information, grab a copy of the emergency lighting catalogue or visit Legrand's website, legrand.co.nz. From the team here at Construct Learning, thanks for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you next time.